So I kind of change everyone's classes around. Yeah, because they could switch between each other's abilities.
Oh, neat.
Yeah. So Noah's got Ashura's thing. Mio's got Miyabi, her new one. Uni has the Nopon. Tyon has Camerati, whose name I still can't get right. Dude still has Juniper, and Senna has Lance's power now, So, about to get chaotic. We'll see how it works. At some point, I'm thinking of looking up a sort of walkthrough map to find,
I'm glad we were able to save you.
the junction. Okay.
So much, everyone.
Thank you for the new warp point. Yeah, but we're gonna go this way first. It's like the areas I've already been to. I want to try to look up where the special enemies are that I've already seen, but I never defeated, because, like I wasn't strong enough to fight them yet, so I'm not gonna remember where everyone is. Looks like there's a side quest. Okay, is that gonna be a hero quest? Don't tell me. It's like, don't tell me we're gonna unlock the last partner right now. This game is suddenly going too fast. At some point, Ethel is going to have a second quest, so we can unlock level 20 of her class. I don't know if she'll rejoin the party, but we can still have a quest involving her, and, upgrade her class. For other characters to use. She could easily rejoin the party, honestly. So let's see what's going to happen here.
What's this now?
Voice acting. Okay, this is definitely a hero quest.
Seriously, more of those muggers come to ruin our day again.
I'm gonna have to switch to Uni since I'm more comfortable using the Nopon. Actually, Senna should have a break and a topple. Or is it Tyon? What? Okay, it's, a normal quest that is voice acted. Interesting. What does Senna have? No, okay, it's not Senna. Who... Gotta cycle through my partners. Okay, Tyon. Tyon has the break and the topple. Except that it's a side topple, which, Maybe I'll just play as Tyon, because I honestly don't trust AI Tyon to do this stuff right, So if I use this power-up power, is it going to cancel out the other things? No, it doesn't. That's really cool. Well, now I'm not even on the right side. But I was just using my thingy. Like, Tyon's having a harder time getting the break off now. Maybe that's because he's like level 1 in this class. And I'm not even on the right side there. Alright, just gonna waste my other things, because we got nothing else to use them for now. Senna, you're a defender now. Stop dying. Then again, it's because she's a defender that she's drawing all the aggro now. So I definitely, I can't really play as Senna for a while, if she's gonna draw all the aggro now. Alright, you guys kill that one. I'll try to kill this one. What? Sorry? I'm gonna miss having Gondor in the party, but I kind of like Miyabi, and I think it's fair to mix things up a bit. Helps to have a second healer anyway. All right, that's another one down. Not gonna waste a chain attack on this dude. Perfect. Nobody died. I think we're I'm gonna have a bit of a hard time as Tyon with his side-only attacks, but we'll see how this arrangement works.
Mimi!
Incoming! A tactical retreat? Lance! Yeah, I got it!
One thing I just realized is we still don't have the fourth new ability yet, and since there's only one partner left, then we're probably going to get the new ability from them. So there's a person in here.
What the? What's going on here?
Okay. You wear short shorts. You wear short shorts.
Where did she come from? For a soldier, she's awfully,
Yeah, I know what you mean. She looks about 3 terms old. Way too young to be fighting on the front lines.
Not to derail the convo, but are we sure she'll be okay? We pulled her out of the left, but is there anything else we can do?
I don't see any external injuries, but no signs of waking up either. Hard to tell either way.
Senna, don't worry. She's still alive. I'm sure she'll pull through.
Mimi, you sure? Look, we can talk about her all day, or we can find her a doctor. I know which one I'd prefer.
All right, but she and her people did assault colony soldiers, so taking her to a colony seems like asking for trouble.
So we're going to the doctor in the city.
then how about the city?
Yeah.
They have medical facilities there.
Indeed, seems advisable.
What do we do about the Levnis?
Honestly, if we're going there, we should make an attempt to get the last of those
Let's leave it
collectibles.
for now. Transporting the girl should take priority.
I can carry her.
Because she's strong.
Thanks, Senna. She'll be in good hands.
Yeah.
I'll make sure of it.
Now we're in a... What? Why did it start... Why did it start like a side quest? Now we're immediately in a hero quest. And now the actual side quest part of it is... weird. That is just... That's such a Xenoblade 2 thing to do. And it's so pointless. It's like Florin's Quest. Because, like, Florin's Quest starts, like, Florin's Quest is called Nature Boy. But, like, the quest starts as something else entirely. Because you just gotta beat up these guys who were by the tree. And then when you beat those guys up... Oh, Knuckly and Liar, glad we traveled further. And once you beat those guys up, you're immediately in a whole different quest. Labeled Nature Boy. Like, just start the quest as Nature Boy. Don't make it like one brief quest into another. And they did that in other side quests too. It was really dumb. Ooh, I barely made that. Yeah, we're going on a detour, but this place seems interesting. So I guess, oh, wow. Oh, yeah, and I just realized. We immediately get that hero quest to meet that girl, and beyond it is this poison area. So the last new ability is going to be to walk over poison. That just proves it. Because if she's the last party member, she's going to have the final ability. So what can we see from here? We can see the, we can... yeah. Yeah, okay, so that's the... What is that area? Okay, that's... How we get... That's the big pond. That's the... so this is the area where we fight Teach. Yeah, there's the sandhill that we go up. Oh, and there's the giant, majestic super boss bird. Okay. Oh, I didn't think of that. So since this area circles back to World 1, maybe this will tell me how to actually get up there. I couldn't find any other solution down there, but now we're up here. We're higher than where we need to be, so we can get there somehow. It almost seems like that path down there kind of leads to it. Okay. So I think we found the secret to reaching the super boss. That'll be awesome. Nice music. I'm still really astonished how that entire big ocean area we spent forever in, it just circles back to World 1, but at a much higher point. This world structure is so good. I guess... I mean, there's a whole other quest if we go that way, so let's just travel back, and now there's the thing here, and just go that way. We'll unlock that quest first before we continue on with the hero quest, because maybe we can kill two birds with one stone.
It shouldn't have fallen far. Let's try looking.
Yeah, I still want to play as Senna. So that means we're allowed to go this way now. Perfect.
Whoa, check this place out.
Cue of the path.
Let's get this squared away quickly.
Platforming! Platforming! Ugh. It's too limited. Fine then.
Sorry, I don't do restraint.
Don't worry, I'll handle it. More enemies. I'll keep occupied.
Well, Tyon, you put off the topple.
Nice reunion.
What am I targeting? Oh, don't tell me I'm targeting someone who's not in this fight. That's getting annoying.
I'm the girl with the gall. I'll follow you.
That was an easy one. Alright, and we got a special who I'm... don't feel like fighting.
This is weird.
Ladra's Way. Yeah. Oh, hi.
rare doodah right here.
Looks like a pretty rare specimen.
That's the colony. Alright, we've officially circled back around to the other area. So let's head on back. Now we're just going to the main quest zone, so let's actually go along the tree branch path we took. There's a gem there, I didn't even notice. That's an easy grab.
Quite a rare sight.
Odd triangular shard. Well, you got square shards, now we got triangular ones.
It's pretty.
And pointy ones, unrelated to being triangular. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a Hulk in this area.
Give me some of that sweet ether.
Something so valuable here.
Oh, so this loops back around to the main quest after all, okay.
What's up?
The
So,
snow.
you've got M's memories.
Uni.
Why are we whispering? Roll with it.
I do, yeah. Why though?
We're not whispering anymore.
So tell me stuff.
Tell you what stuff?
Stuff about the Queen and Mobius. Anything you got.
But like, what exactly?
Like how the two are connected? Any secrets? Or where they are?
Oi, no giving out exclusives.
Lance?
We want to know this stuff too, right?
Well, I suppose. But still,
Yeah. I trust Mimi. If it was important, I'm sure she'd tell us everything.
And since she's not saying, there's a reason, right?
If it's about the Queen, you shouldn't hear it from me, but rather from Her Majesty herself, I think. The Queen's bound to know things that M didn't.
Oh yes,
Oh,
that
that's
swimming
it then.
body.
You're just gonna pass the buck?
Swim.
Well, I suppose so.
Feels a bit stingy, that's all.
Hey, no grumbling. I'm in the same levelness as you. Okay?
All right. I'll yield.
Should I call myself
Might as
now
well
or
save
come
my
back?
appetite for the main course.
Might as well do it now.
Okay. We'll come back down here. There's a dead body. Yeah, just right there, so let's just go get it.
We can't leave it like this.
You get Lylon over there?
Yeah. Which colony is that? I really can't tell these colony symbols apart.
Oh, good thing we found this.
A bit tricky to get that.
Is that?
Haha, that wasn't tricky at all. Love it. Oh, you're a level 61 special. We're not fighting you.
Not long now. Hang in there.
At least you're a campsite. That just can't. At least you have a warp point. Hey, it's Bam Bam! The saga continues! We are filthy. Yeah, we really don't clean our clothes anymore. I just don't know what purpose that mechanic serves. You're just bipulopath. Okay.
I hope everyone's getting along.
I don't know. Let's clean our clothes.
I've already got food on the brain.
Get that cleanliness on the brain.
Okay. Next on the list is...
Again, not really sure what mechanic... Oh, what purpose that serves. Okay. I mean, it'll be the same traveling distance. Let's just head due north of here.
So,
Like...
maybe we could all walk closer to you.
Okay, so he actually acknowledged the fact that she has fiery hair. So he should walk closer to her. I thought we were going to approach that elite enemy for a second. Okay. So you go back to camp. Okay.
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
Oh, no.
Ugh, let's be off.
Okay, what are we doing? Well, that's the quest we're still doing. Whatever. Whatever, I'm confused. Alright, let's just go to city.
It's very impressive. A monument to life.
So many hopes rest here.
Oh yeah, I forgot I was gonna try to find some collectibles, but who cares? Doctor?
Has-Been Bean King and the Quest for Peas? What kind of a book is this?
It's a picture book about the has-been Bean King and his efforts to thwart the rotten Legume Empire.
Interesting. I wonder if that'll be a DLC quest. This is the house we can never go into?
Ah, you're here. About the girl we transferred here. She's just woken up.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. Although, I should say, she's a little,
Were there any complications?
no, nothing like that. Or at least nothing to complain to you about.
You're not making sense, and it's getting me antsy.
The doctor said she didn't need any medical attention, and... You know what? Why don't you just talk to her yourself? Just bear in mind, she's still a patient, so take it easy on her, eh?
Seems at least they kept her safe. But now what?
Yeah, it ain't like we can just leave her here forever.
Let's talk to her first, like you said. We should try to learn more.
Alright, but she's recently injured. We probably shouldn't all crowd her.
You're right. If we're just asking questions, one person should be enough.
That sounds like a plan. So who'll go?
Surely it's Uni, right? She deals with injured people all the time. And she should be right at home.
Oh yeah? Cheers for volunteering me.
I'll go. You, Senna. Why the sudden impulse?
Well, it's probably my fault she's like this.
It was really more like an accident, you know? There's no need for you to feel responsible.
It's not that exactly. It's more like if I don't do something, I'll have a dirty science.
That is just adorable.
You've never heard that word out loud, have you?
Oh.
Well, then we'll leave the girl to you.
I first heard that word in Kingdom
Is that all right,
Hearts.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Do be careful though. She might be meek now, but keep in mind she and her mates came after us.
We'll be right outside. If anything happens, just shout.
I can handle myself, Mimi. But thanks.
I will.
Okay then. I'm going in. Ah. Hi. I see you've woken up. How are you feeling?
You remind me of
Any pain?
Sarstar.
Can confirm faint sensation of pain in cranial region. However, operational efficiency of number 7 remains unaffected. What? Okay. That's good. Actually, I'd like to apologize. Before, I didn't realize you were inside that thing, and... Are you okay? No major issues detected. I see. Anyway, if it's all right with you, could you tell me something about yourself? The question lacks specificity. Number 7 cannot respond. Oh, I'm really sorry. I guess that was a bit wishy-washy, huh? Well, for starters then, are you a Kavesi soldier or are you Agnian? Kavis, Agnes. Yeah, that's right. You must know those, right? Affirmative. However, discrepancy was encountered while processing query. Huh? What do you mean? Affiliation of number 7 does not match either of 2 options provided. Doesn't match? Well, then that only leaves... Special Mobile Combat Unit under Direct Mobius Command. Alias, Colony 0.
Ooh, I didn't think of a Colony Zero existing. That's pretty interesting.
Whoa, you know about Mobius? Affirmative. Then, when you attacked us, Colony Zero soldiers of numbers 7 and below were tasked with eradication of Ouroboros.
Whoa, that's not great. So this girl really is our enemy. I have to warn the others. Although, is that really true? She did attack us, so why is she like this now?
What you just told me, it sounded really important. Won't you get in trouble for saying it? I was not ordered to silence on the matter.
I see. Okay. Oh, shoot, I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Senna. What's yours?
I have no name.
Huh?
Number 7 does not possess information under the category name.
Wow, is your name gonna be 7? Like the 7 from Xenoblade 1?
You don't have a name? Wait. So this number 7 thing you've been saying all along?
An individual identification number assigned to soldiers of Colony Zero. We do not belong to Kevis or Agnes. We are special assets. Publicly, we do not exist. Consequently, records of personal information stored in growth modules are also expunged at the time of birth.
That's crazy.
Shall I consider the questioning to be over?
No, wait. What you just said. You don't think it's strange?
Cannot ascertain purpose of question. Requesting additional clarification.
I mean, for example, that name thing. A colony that calls people by a number, that's so dehumanizing. Don't you feel bad to be called like that? I mean, you're the same as us, after all.
Cannot ascertain purpose of question. Requesting clarification.
Senna. Hey, you okay?
Did you learn anything? Hang on, love. You don't look so good.
What happened, Senna?
Mimi, I don't know what to do.
Hey, Senna. Everything's fine. Let's go somewhere we can talk. Is that all right?
Yeah, sure.
Sounds like a scoop.
That's making me hungry.
Was poking around for info, people. One thing I will try really briefly.
Sure, I can lend you a hand.
Yeah, so yes, still don't know how to get down there because this game is bad. I swear I'm close to looking that up on computer, but you know, someday I might find it out for myself. Someday. Oh, Moamba, you exist now. Moamba exists now, yay. Like how I just don't really care about him. Oh, Cherry. How you doing, little kitty? Seriously?
Alright, we made it. What now?
Okay, we're... I didn't catch this on the map, but that's just me. Riggy Boner.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Friendship. It's a thing. Who are you? Sugumi.
Yeah, you can't always give 100%.
Well, no, why we have to talk here?
And today's story is...
Colony Zero? Wow. They did seem like more than regular soldiers, but that's wild.
If they're palling around with Mobius, we can't really ignore them, I suppose.
We still have very little information. I think a more thorough investigation is in order.
Okay, but we're talking about a tiny third-termer here.
Senna, what do you think? Huh? What do I think about what?
You're the one that spoke with her. What's your gut telling you?
I just asked questions and she just answered them. But even though she attacked us, she doesn't seem hostile or violent. And when I spoke to her, she was literally just answering questions. It didn't feel like a conversation at all. She looks like us, but is actually a whole different kind of being. That's how I felt. And then I got scared of her, and... Oh, I'm sorry, Senna.
Senna, give us your honest opinion. Do you think she's an enemy?
I don't really know yet. That's kind of why I'd like to try talking to her again, I think.
What do you mean? You just said you were scared of her.
I am, it's true, but I want to make sure I got the right idea, and that's stronger than my fear. Not just about if she's an enemy, but also about who she actually is, how she thinks and feels.
No, I get it. You need a bit more time for that, sure.
Right. I also want to say sorry for leaving without saying anything last time.
Okay then. If you're doing a house visit and apologising at once, how about a little gift to grease the wheels?
Oh, Senna, you could bring her your onigiri.
Onigiri?
We're calling it onigiri instead of dumplings this
It's a portable
time.
Latvian snack made of packed boiled myth rice.
They're lovely and salty, especially the way Senna makes them. They really hit the spot after a long training session.
Huh? You can make food?
Oh, of course I can. Onigiri, at least. Oh, wait. But we don't have any myth rice.
They should have decent reserves in Colony Lambda.
Hey, nice! No, hang on. How'd you know that off the top of your head?
Commander Izzard likes them. The onigiri.
Well, that's just peachy then. Hope he doesn't mind sharing.
Thanks, you guys.
Alright. If anything else is available around here. Alright, you know, since we're talking about, Izzard, wonder if by chance the quest would be available for him. Oh, one may never know. I like to hope, like, these people's second quests don't spawn in random areas that aren't their colony or home world or whatever. It's gonna get annoying. That was easy.
I hope everyone's getting along.
Why is this and why? Roshu. Any, no. Any Collectopedias we can fill in?
actually got them all.
Cherry. Cherry, you little fuzzy. Oh, you're so nice, Cherry.
I love being with you guys.
Oh, you're so nice. You're nice too. Thanks. Why are you hanging out with me tonight, Cherry? I think you don't spend enough time with me anymore. You're so good.
Ah, that's making me hungry. I hope everyone's getting along.
What? How do I talk to you? What? Do I just go in here? Oh yeah, because you have to go manually go in here. Okay. What am I interacting with? Weird. It's a lot of tight quarters interactions.
Man, I haven't made onigiri in a minute. Hope I can still shape them right.
In a minute, more like never.
Ah, that's nice. Now, let's take them to our patient.
Nipple.
Senna, wait. This time around, we'd like to sit in on the conversation too.
Huh? But I thought...
No worries. We'll hang back and watch. We're happy to let you do the talking.
Okay then, if you say so. Hey, sorry to intrude. Can we have a moment? No objections. You wish to resume questioning? No, that's not why I'm here. It's just that last time, I was kind of rude. So, to apologize, I thought I'd visit again and bring you a little something. I figured
likes
you might
it.
be hungry. They're called onigiri? Yes. I'm not very good at this, so they're about the only thing I can make. Yes. But I can guarantee they're tasty, and actually, Mimi says so too. I mean Mio, she's... Yes. Oh, sorry, my bad. Please, feel free to eat. I will eat. How about it then? Cannot ascertain purpose of question. Are they tasty? Did I make them right? With regard to first question, number 7, comforter, tasty, to be accurate, assessment. Oh, really? That's good to hear. In regard to second, application of manual pressure resulting in compaction and prior cohesion, also showing excess salt level. Oh. No, wait, that's the best part. Isn't it nice and chewy? Affirmative. Huh? Number 7 has not taken sustenance in this form before. Currently considering that others of Colony 0 may also enjoy the experience. Oh, you think so? Particularly number 9 seemed to be growing disaffected with the rations being distributed.
And number 3, whose calorie intake exceeds the baseline, may find these more sating. As a precaution, salt levels may have to be marginally adjusted, pursuant to guidance from number 6. Is there a problem?
No, it's nothing. Oh, but if it's okay with you, could I ask you to tell me more?
Acknowledged. Continuing explanation.
So, were the onigiri tasty?
You already have a sufficient reply to this question.
Have you come to like the onigiri I made?
Affirmative.
Well, that's good then. I'll make them for you again sometime.
Yes.
Well, she eats like normal, and she can handle small talk.
Yeah, there's nothing suspicious about her. Except she talks funny. But whatever. Let's let Senna keep her talking for a bit longer.
Hey, you said you didn't have a name.
Recollection of making such a statement exists.
Well, then, what about Sagiri?
Perhaps this is some sort of code or cipher.
No, I was asking what you thought about Sagiri for a name.
Cannot follow logic behind query. Requesting more rational explanation.
You're using difficult words again. I just didn't want to keep only calling you, you.
The designation number 7 is...
Right. I just took the se part from 7.
Yeah, I know
and
that.
tacked on the giri from onigiri. Sagiri.
Failure to comprehend basis for utilizing this nomenclature.
Well, it's 'cause you said you liked onigiri just then.
Whoa. Senna, don't you think you're taking it a bit far?
Yeah, love. Did you lose your brain at the gym or something?
I'm sorry, Senna. I don't think I see what you're after here.
Whoa, when did everyone get so mean? I think it's a great name, Sagiri.
Yeah, I think so too, actually. It seems really, friendly, somehow.
It's not really like you to come up with something like this, Senna. Really? Well, maybe so. But Mimi, I don't think it's right to call a person by a number. Hey, I'm sorry. I let my mouth run away from me. I understand if you felt hurt by it.
Regulations contain no special provisions on restricting designation.
Huh?
Number 7 has no authority based on which to reject proposed designations, whatever they may be.
Does that mean we can call you Sagiri and you won't mind?
Affirmative.
Well, there you have it then. Affirmative.
Nicely done, Senna. Yeah, thanks. The girl might still be a total mystery, but really, it wouldn't have been right to call her number 7.
Well, it's a kid next door code name. Alright.
What happened?
A coded transmission from Colony 0. The Mobius Consul F is requesting parley with Ouroboros.
Alright, we found F.
The Mobius is requesting what?
I hope he acts like Denzel Crocker.
Number 7 will
Really
use
odd
Own
parents.
Iris as relay to forward the transmission to you.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, my young Ouroboros friends.
Ouroboros! I'm gonna just make him act like Denzel Crocker.
And before we go further, I would like to sincerely apologize for the discourtesy of this method of introduction.
Ugh, what a shameless slug. Thinks we'll forget he tried to kill us.
You say you want to parley. How do you imagine that will go at this point?
I'm certain you will feel guarded, and rightly so. And yet, with that acknowledged, I would like to offer an opening of negotiations with you.
Negotiations?
Should you accept my invitation, I will rescind the extermination order on you.
Ouroboros!
Colony Zero will henceforth no longer concern itself with your comings and goings.
Oh, that'd be swell. If we were stupid enough to trust your word.
And your demands?
The bodily return of number 7.
Huh?
And that's it? That's all it would take for you to never fight with us again?
Yes, you have my guarantee, and that of the whole of Colony Zero.
Are you joking? You're Mobius. You'd throw away 1 or 2 soldiers without batting an eye.
Certainly some consuls do display such callousness, a deplorable state of affairs. But not I. I hold the light of life possessed by Colony Zero to be of the utmost importance. Naturally, that includes number 7. That is precisely why I've reached out to you, nominally my enemies, even with the concomitant difficulties acknowledged.
Are you telling the truth?
Come on, Senna, don't fall for it.
Can you give us a guarantee that you aren't lying to us right now?
Of course, is what I'd love to say, but naturally simple words are never enough to engender trust. I know.
Engender, that's a new word.
I've sent the current coordinates of Colony Zero to number 7. We shall remain here. Should you find yourselves receptive to my offer, do please pay us a visit and bring number 7 with you.
So you think giving us your location will make us trust you?
How do we know this isn't a trap?
In such a circumstance, you would possess a handy hostage in number 7. I trust I needn't say more.
Ugh. Has this guy heard the way he sounds?
Of course, that is not what any of us really want. My desire is to see number 7 safely returned to me. That is all. Number 7,
Yes?
I'm tasking you with guiding them to Colony Zero. Follow their command until you return.
Compliance.
And number 7,
Yes?
we've all been worried about you. That will be all. I will eagerly anticipate the day when we meet in more favorable circumstances.
Ouroboros! Ouroboros! Ouroboros!
Is hereby assigned to the Ouroboros' command
Ouroboros!
as an exceptional measure for the duration. Pending your decision on the outcome of the proposed exchange, I await your command to depart.
In other words, you're in our party now. Great.
Unexpected.
I can't believe we're getting the last 3 party members in one fell swoop. A little bit disappointed. It really shows that there isn't much of the game left. Yeah, we gotta advance this quest. What else are we gonna do?
Wait, are you serious? You really trust that consul?
No, we're gonna get close to the consul and we're gonna kill him.
Of course I don't. Not entirely. I know it could be a trap as well, but still. If, and this is a big if, okay? If he was telling the truth earlier, then we won't have to fight with Sagiri and her friends. And more importantly, I'm sure there are people waiting for her there. So, for all those reasons, I thought...
Well, either way, things can't stay like this forever.
Rather than make speculation after speculation and do nothing, you want to set something in motion.
It's also possible, if unlikely, that we might be able to talk it through.
All right. Can you tell us where Colony Zero is right now?
Atia region, Capricorn Peak.
Yeah, I figured it'd be in the new area.
Huh? Wait, isn't that... That's where we fought against those guys, ain't it? The point where Colony Zero is stationed is located even further in.
That explains why you were lying in wait for us there.
However, the geographical feature called the Noclia Mire is located en route. Entering it is predicted to have severe negative impact on your biological processes.
It's going to be that big empty area in the poison cave. That's where the colony is, dude.
Then how do you guys get through?
The Pharaon's environmental hazard resistance can temporarily neutralize poisonous materials.
What's a Pharaon? Oh, is that the thing you were riding inside?
Affirmative. Consequently, traversal through the afflicted area will necessitate retrieval and refurbishing of the abandoned Pharaon suit.
We can ask Riku to fix it up. Will that be okay with you?
No objections.
Oh, if Riku must, we'll not leave friends in lurch.
All right then. Just be patient for us a little while longer, okay, Sagiri?
Compliance.
Alright, we're officially getting the walk-in poison ability. I did not mean to do that. At least we already have a war point there. Yeah.